Hi, it's Leslie, Married at First Sight. And just to recap, so Emily and Brennan got married last week. She looks stunning in white, I just have to say that. So it's been said multiple times she has not had a serious relationship, and someone commented that this is kind of not that crazy, yet the younger generation, of which I don't know anything about, I guess this is normal that you haven't been in a serious relationship, you just kind of hook up and whatever. Then I say to myself, if this is so normal, why do they keep mentioning it? And the two walk off, and that's what he says to her. So, you never been in a serious relationship. So, I don't know. He seems a little concerned. But anyway, they both love sheepadoodles, so they are off to a running start, and there seems to be attraction, which is a common theme for these couples. I think some of the experts at least got that piece right, that you have couples that are at least violently opposed when they see the other person, other than, of course, the one that we don't want to mention. But we will, of course, in a bit. So let's go on to Austin and Becca. These two seem like a perfect match, like awkward, goofy, quirky. That's them. Here's Austin describing himself.
I would describe myself as a pretty typical Coloradan. I like to get outdoors. I am easy to get along with. I'm fun, I'm goofy, I'm kind of weird. And I hope my wife likes kind of my quirky, goofy style.
I'm just going out on a limb, but I think she's going to get your style. This is perfect. These two seem to be a really, really good match and have like some chemistry. Dare to dream. But she has that lingering issue of, it sounds like almost like she still has stitches in her stomach. Like she just had the surgery like a week ago and you haven't got the stitches out yet. I don't know. But I guess she has some health issues, and there you go. So let's move on to Claire and Cameron. She's beautiful. I don't know if it's just me, but she is beautiful. Gorgeous girl. But they all got issues. She says no one ever wanted to commit to her. I don't know where they find them or they find the show, but here she is, getting married at first sight.
You guys know I've had, issues with self-image, and just no one has wanted to commit to me. Like, nobody has ever been sure of me. They've been like, yeah, I like this and that about you, but I don't see myself with you long term. And I feel like all the praying I've done, it's all led me here.
Well, this certainly solves that problem of not being able to find anyone to commit because they're committed. So there you go. Way to go, Claire. But anyway, off to a running start, those two. And let's go on to Orion, not Onion, and Lauren. These two also seem like a good match. Both super spiritual and kind of have their own funky style. He likes what he sees. This is a good one. Another good one. They both gave each other like kind of gifts to do with their culture, and I like that. But anyway, they were happy when they saw each other. I didn't like this Orion initially, but I like the fact that, they get married and he asked if he could kiss her. I go, that's just so gentlemanly, and they're both into it too. Another hit, at least initially, that they're somewhat attracted to each other. That's a win. But this kind of hit me funny, that Orion is explaining, I guess, the culture with his hair and everything.
Indigenous men have a traditional bun that we wrap on our wedding day. And our hair, it represents rain. And then the way you wrap it up, that keeps it all there. So that, when I have that bun in, I'm of clear mind, clear thoughts, clear emotions, things like that. And so everything that comes through me, it's from my ancestors.
Who knew all that could be wrapped up in a man bun? But anyway, very cool. I'm starting to like him. I didn't at first, but I'm starting to like him. They are both very committed and off to a good start. And I love that he asked to kiss her. Such a gentleman.
And now, I pronounce you a married couple. Orion, you may now kiss your bride, Lauren.
Would you like a kiss? Yeah?
Baby, I can feel it. To introduce for the first time as husband and wife, Orion and Lauren.
Well, let's not be all so happy about those couples because, of course, we gotta go back and talk about Michael. If we're all not feeling sorry enough for him, let's revisit this one. He is a little funky and he wanted a classic looking woman, you know, self-confident. And what was funny about this is like when they show him behind the scenes, like other than that wedding day, he didn't seem nearly as creepy. You know, this chick had set him up because she was the one that gave him that scepter and the crown and made him look like a total tool down there. And it ends up, you know, I figured that was his style and I was like, oh, you know, but it was her. She set him up for that. I don't know. I'm liking him a little more when he just was so creepy at the wedding, but behind the scenes, he seems like such a nice guy. And of course, famous last words before the actual ceremony.
I will say this, and it feels almost crazy to say, but I feel supremely confident. Reading her card and kind of getting a glimpse of how she sees things really instilled confidence in me. And if we're both just oozing confidence walking into this, I think that's a great, way to start.
Oh, and then they make us watch it again.
This is once in a lifetime.
Please be seated. I'm sorry. I don't think I can do this. I don't want to marry a stranger.
It's just as bad as I remember it. And I was just wondering, what happened to his crown? Did he take it off for the ceremony? I guess it's like a hat, you take it off because, you know, you don't wear your hat to you take it off to be, I don't know. I was just wondering what happened to his crown. Oh, Austin and Becca. Becca is so funky and fun and happy and lively, like her. Austin's okay, cute. He just looked weird, like before they got married, he's like throwing the little petals around. He looked ridiculous. I didn't really get that. That didn't thrill me he was doing that. But at least his mother has come around. The one that had the pissed off face on, was not happy about the situation. She seemed to have made peace with it at least for now.
Becca?
Yeah.
I'm Austin.
Be seated.
Your friends and family look so nice. This is Austin, my husband.
Oh my gosh, he's so happy coming in. Who couldn't love to see that coming down the aisle if I was the guy? He wanted someone outgoing. They absolutely nailed that, the experts. Give him a few points for this one. So far, so good. And if Austin, I don't know if it was just my computer, because that's what I watch this stuff on, he looked like he was blushing the entire time. Like his whole face was red. I don't know if he was just uncomfortable or just I don't know, but he looked like he was blushing. And they're both gamers. What better than that? Way to go, experts. And here we go again. It's almost kind of becoming like a little bit of like a trend. We have this at the end.
Austin, you may now kiss your bride, Becca.
Matt?
We can.
Another big friggin' massive kiss. Oh my God, another couple that's not violently opposed to looking at the other person. This is great. They might have at least minimal attraction. This is good. This is good. And then if we just don't feel sad enough about Michael, he says this.
I might have to make peace with the possibility that marriage might not be in the cards for me.
Oh, that's so sad to me. See, experts, you cannot take this. You can't take this lightly. This is serious business. You're affecting these people's lives. I mean, this bad setup might have thrown him off the edge and he doesn't want to give it another chance. This is serious stuff. Poor Michael, he needs to stay in the game. Well, just gonna end on Claire and Cameron and Cameron's famous last words right here.
I have to step in those moments of fear in order to grow, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Well, for all of us other normal people out there, let's hope that's not true. There's got to be other ways to grow than just this stuff, Hopefully we can grow in other ways. But anyway, that's my recap for this week. I don't know, I'm feeling somewhat optimistic about these people because they're at least there's a little bit of an attraction, which is new because normally it has to kind of grow a little bit. But anyway, I follow this nonsense every week, so if you want to follow along, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye.